Major General Anita Asma of Ghana has made history by becoming the first African woman to lead a UN peacekeeping force. She will head the United Nations Disengagement Observer Force, Undof, which oversees the ceasefire between Israel and Syria. This groundbreaking appointment is a testament to her exceptional leadership and dedication to peace.
Hey guys, welcome back. If you're returning and if you're new here, hi, my name is Lillian and I hope you stay by hitting the subscribe button. When you subscribe, on the post notifications so that anytime I upload a new video, YouTube will notify you. And please, I love likes, so like this video as we dive straight into it. This video should have been up like few days ago, but my videos are a little behind time and I want to apologize for that. So my gender have done it again. And that is why today I have this chilled bottle of something to drink. Before you judge me, this is cold Zobolo made by my Ghanaian sister. In fact, I would like you to patronize her. I'm going to leave her information in the description of this video, not paid to do it. But when I went to pick up this drink today, I saw the amount of work she put in. So I felt like I'm going to give her a shout out, okay? She is good at this. So check my description. Fam, I lie you not, this is nice. Sorry, I'm looking at the UN website. I'm reading. Okay, so reading for intro before we dive into the main video. On the 11th of December 2024, the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres announced the appointment of Ghana's Major General Anita Amsa as the head of mission and force commandant of the United Nations Disengagement Observer Force. I think the remaining part, I'll let her talk because I wanted to get to know more about her, but this woman made my job easy for me because there's a video and I'll be playing it later. So you get to meet her. So you get to know more about her joining her senior high school in Ghana. Her senior high school in Ghana. The school she attended, both the uni. So you get to see all that. But right now, let's play this video for all of us to see.
Major General Anita Asma of Ghana has made history by becoming the first African woman to lead a UN peacekeeping force. She will head the United Nations Disengagement Observer Force, Undof, which oversees the ceasefire between Israel and Syria. This groundbreaking appointment is a testament to her exceptional leadership and dedication to peace. Asma's appointment is a significant milestone for gender equality and African representation in peacekeeping. Her experience and commitment to diplomacy will be crucial in addressing the complex challenges in the region. Let's celebrate this historic achievement and support women's leadership in peacekeeping. Share this inspiring story and encourage others to advocate for gender equality.
Do I need to make case on that again? No, I don't. So do not misunderstand me, okay? I love and appreciate women, but I'm not an extremist, okay? I know when women are right and when they are wrong. So I wanted to know more about her so that I can tell you guys. Luckily for me, I stumbled on this video. So let's watch that together. I'll see you later, all right?
Men are what we are today because of women. Women are sweet, a special creation from God. And that's why we must honor them. In that light, we bring to you the Ghana Women Awards, a program designed to unveil outstanding women in various sectors of our economy, contributing significantly to the growth of the country, of course, the country development. And of course, the program is celebrating womanhood, a key element of national development, and also to empower and encourage women in various fields of endeavor. On this program, we'll be throwing more light on such women from across the country. For the next 13 weeks, I'll be profiling some amazing women in the various fields from the public institutions and those who are doing well significantly in the private institutions as well. My name is Nana Kwejuado, and I'm going to take you on a journey where we're going to see these amazing women and learn a thing or two from their story, where they started from, how they went through, and where they are today. In this maiden episode of the Ghana Women Awards Diaries, we present to you Brigadier General Anita Asma, one of the few women who've risen through the ranks to become a general in the Ghana Armed Forces. She's an astute officer, a lawyer, and an educationist.
Brigadier General Anita Asma. I am currently deployed as a Deputy Force Commander with the United Nations Disengagement Observer Force in the Golan Heights, Syria. My parents are the late Colonel Jeff Asma and Mrs. Ebible Asma. I have 6 siblings, 3 brothers and 3 sisters, and my daughter who's the apple of my eye and my best friend, Mimi. I started my academic pursuits here in Burma Camp at the then Burma Camp Preparatory School. After that, I went to the Armed Forces Experimental School, now the Garrison Basic School, where I started my common entrance. I passed successfully and was admitted in the Ebri Girls Secondary School then, now Ebri Girls Senior High School, where I did both my O and A level examinations. From there, I went to the University of Ghana for my first degree. I read modern languages, that is English, French, and Arabic. I went back later to the University of Ghana, Legon, the Faculty of Law, and read an LLB, after which I went to the Ghana School of Law, where I graduated with a practicing certificate in law. Ever since I was a little child, I think I was interested in the Ghana Armed Forces, because I remember my father coming from work, dropping his boots on the ground, and me jumping straight into them. He took one look at me and he just went, Anita. He had a lot of friends who were also in the military, and observing them, the way they carry themselves, their deportment, their comportment, their discipline, the regimentation that was going on, I really admired them all so much, especially my father, who was my main role model. The first opportunity that I had, I applied and I started the process for joining the academy. All along, I did not know exactly what it was going to be about. I was just looking at the discipline and the regimentation and the smart dressing. During the outdoor leaderless test, we were asked to run 1.5 kilometers from GMA to the Mads Gate. And I'm telling you, when I got to the Mads Gate, if not for the fact that I had left my handbag back at the academy, I would have joined the taxi and gone straight home, and that would be the end of it. Luckily, I joined and I made up my mind that I was going to build myself up physically, so that it was not just the mental and the outward that would show.
I have known Brigadier General Anita Asma since 1991 at the military academy. I was one of her instructors, and she passed out very creditably, having performed well in the military academy. And then she was commissioned in 1992 into the Education Corps. But she exhibited very exceptional qualities during her service.
As a young lieutenant, upon graduation, I was posted to the 3rd Battalion of Infantry to do my regimental training. I got there and I was deployed as a quartermistress. After 3BN, I was still a lieutenant. I was posted to the School of Education as an instructor. I served there till I was a major, and I was an officer commanding that same school. During the 17 years there, I sometimes served as the adjutant to the Commandant Mats, OC Clerks Training School, and I was also a part-time instructor, I should say, at the GMA in military history. As an education officer, part of our duties involve preparing officers for their promotion examinations. And I can tell you that almost every officer below the rank of colonel knows me, because I have trained them and I have taught them how to pass their exams. During this period, I was also involved in United Nations peacekeeping operations. I served with UNIFIL, that is the United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon. When I came back from Lebanon, I was deployed as the Garrison Education Officer in the 2 Garrison Education Center for 1 year. I was then a major, and from there I was posted to the 1 Garrison Education Center, where I served as the Garrison Education Officer, still a major. After leaving the Garrison Education Center, I had to go and do my senior div that is the Ghana Armed Forces Command and Staff College at the senior level. I had already done my junior staff course when I was a captain. When I finished my senior div, I was posted to the 5 Garrison Education Center, still as a major. And from there, I was posted as a Lieutenant Colonel to the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center as the Chief Coordinator, the General Officer Grade 1, and the Commanding Officer of the few military troops in the center. That was my first chance to work in a multinational and multicultural environment apart from peacekeeping missions. In fact, it was a very exciting time for me. It really broadened my scope. My main passion is teaching. So as the Chief Coordinator at the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center, I managed to convince the Director Training to include me as a facilitator on some courses, such as the protection of civilians, DDR, humanitarian assistance in West Africa. And I even went to Guinea-Bissau, where I'll tell you a nice story about my stay in Guinea-Bissau. Funnily enough, when we got there, out of the course of 40 participants, there was not a single woman. So in a conversation with their army commander, I just remarked, how come there are no women? Does it mean that you do not intend to deploy women as military observers? 3 months later, we went back for the same course. When we got there were 17 women on the course. And the army commander in his introductory remarks told them to thank me for their inclusion on the course, because if I had not pointed it out to them, it would not have struck them that there were no women on the course.
She's very particular about female education and motivates every female who comes to her to put in their maximum in anything and everything they put their minds to.
From Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center, I went back to Lebanon as a liaison officer in the headquarters, Nakora headquarters. On deployment, the chief liaison officer had reservations about working with women. I did not make any comments about that. After 6 months, he called me to his office, told me he owes me an apology, that he underestimated me. He thought that there was going to be so much work that I would not be able to cope. In the liaison branch, we used to drive about 1,400 kilometers every week. We had to climb down wadis, up mountains, operate in the sun and in the snow.
Sometimes you can't even see where the valley is because everywhere is covered with snow. Day and night she's in the field, visiting troops, motivating them, bringing all the Africans in the mission together. She stands on her feet single-handedly and cooks several locations to welcome them or to part with them, sharing words of advice and encouraging them.
Upon arrival from UNIFIL as a liaison officer, I was posted to the Ghana Armed Forces Command and Staff College as a Director Higher Education. This was to coordinate the academic side of the course, which was basically a military course. I served there for about 1.5 years, and I was reposted back to the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center, this time as a course director for the West African Disaster Preparedness Initiative. This was in response to the Ebola crisis. In 2017, I was appointed the Deputy Military Secretary at the General Headquarters.
The military secretary's appointment is a very sensitive and important appointment that is reserved for personalities who are identified as distinguished.
From the Military Secretary's Department, I was appointed the Director Education, General Headquarters. I was still a colonel. In 2021, I was nominated as the Deputy Force Commander in Undof, that is the United Nations Disengagement Observer Force. Initially, I was given the rank of a temporary brigadier so that I could deploy properly. When I got there, I found out that my training at Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center assisted me a lot, because I had already worked in a multicultural and multinational environment here in Ghana, and so I was able to adapt what I had learned here to fit in with the situation there, because we are working with several countries. We have Irish, Indian, Nepalese, Uruguayan. For there are 30 nationalities.
How come when I was doing the military series, I did not see her name? Oh my God, congratulations to her and to all of us women. Oh, more you guys, I think if I'm not too old, I would have loved to join the military. You know, the part I like, the fact that there's always someone willing to serve you. They do it with joy. It's a privilege. People willing to follow you around, it is just massive. But it's her humility for me. I could see that. I don't know about you, if you can see. I could see that. And she have come a long way. Thank God for this video. I would have been reading, like I will read until you guys will know the truth about my reading skills, that I'm bad at it. But thank God for this video that I got on YouTube, on a YouTube channel, Ghana's Women Awards. Yeah, I got it from there. So a big shout out to them. And I want to believe you enjoyed this video and that she inspired you. To get here is not a joke. Seriously, it comes with a lot of sacrifice and humility, great intentions too, because your heart got to be pure. To attain a height like this is not common. Seriously, I am a believer of the spiritual things. I feel like if all you want to do is to get it just to feel powerful, to make people bow to you, you can hardly get there. But if it is because you love it and you want to be impactful, it will come at ease. Maybe though it might take a while, but definitely you will get there. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you like it, share it, as I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.